It's another day with your favorite team. We serve it as the odds. And if you're hungry for some gist that's trending in the entertainment industry, then you're about to be fueled. I am Ifelua Oshunke, and with me is Queen Nima. Are you really a queen?
Hi.
You look
Yeah.
like a very wicked queen. You look like Cinderella's stepmother.
She was pretty, so I
Yes.
agree. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there. How you doing today, though?
I'm good.
You look very good, though.
Thank you.
You
How are
look
you?
like, man, I don't take nonsense. Like
You
today,
look different too. You got a haircut.
I
You look
always-
so
I
cute.
always have my hair cut. I don't get it.
Just
Like,
say thank you.
why are you excited about my haircut? I cut my hair every week.
Proud. God.
I cut my hair every week, man.
Say thank you.
I'm pretty on purpose,
look-
you know.
Hey. This pride
It's
is too
not
much.
something that it happens. We do it because it's intentional. Because if we don't do it,
I take back my compliments.
anyways, it's not today they've been taking it back. They don't compliment me because what you are working on, there's no need for I know. When someone say, "Oh, your T-shirt is fine," I'm like, yeah, I know, man.
Okay.
That's why I got it. Do you get what I mean?
You're not fine again.
I know. Monkey no fine, mama like Anyways, yeah, in case you're wondering what I'm wearing, yes, this is the Match Sweet Rocket t-shirt. In case you're wondering where that is, go on all streaming platform and go stream that ass. Yes, go stream it and go listen to the Sweet Rocket EP. Yes, it's an amazing one. My favorite song is Hot Flame, in case you're wondering which one is yours?
Hot Flames, of course.
Of course, I saw the way you were so excited
I loved
yesterday.
it, yeah.
That's an amazing interview
I had
still.
to even download the EP. I actually really like it. I like that Hot Flames. That's my best. Yeah.
All right. Enough about March. March, you had your day yesterday. I don't know what you've done to us with this sweet song that you are bringing to the table, but it's fine. Let's move on. So, Maven record signing Rema is about to be dragged into another dramatic scene on social media as his alleged ex-manager, Pikolo, calls him out. Rema has become one of the biggest artists in the music industry ever since he came on board, and he has not been shy in speaking about his rise to stardom. However, Rema's alleged ex-manager, Pikolo, via a post on social media, revealed how he spent fortunes on the singer before his fame. According to him, "It's sad that I invested my hard-earned money on Rema, almost lost my life when I was shuttling between Benin and Lagos in promoting Rema and Alpha P. Today, Rema is claiming to have started music 2 years ago, and this is one of the reasons most Edo men are scared of investing in the entertainment industry." Yeah, I think this is coming after, Rema tweeted that he started music 2 years ago, and he's had an amazing team and people that have been there, and he was giving literally votes of thanks to people that have been very supportive of his career, but he left out his old guys,
Yeah.
You know, when Lil Wayne and Drake were singing, "No new friends, no new friends, no," well, I think Rema has new friends,
Yeah, that's really sad because, like, I see this happening a lot, especially in Nigeria. Artists don't give credit to the people that actually brought them out of the hood, took them out of the streets. They forget them, and then when they get to stardom, they remember the popular ones, and they leave the ones behind. Just like what you were saying, Drake, Lil Wayne, all those very popular artists in America, they always remember the people they came back with, like they came from, like the hood, the people that helped them to get to stardom. But just look at what is happening now. This guy coming out and saying that he helped Rema, and Rema was saying he started his music career 2 years ago. That's really sad. And that will actually discourage other people that are helping, upcoming artists. I mean, they should give credit to the people that actually helped them from the ground roots. They shouldn't leave them like aside. Rema, please, you need to do better. You need to do better. And artists, Nigerian artists, you need to do better to give credit to those people that help you when you're just starting, when you're nobody, when no one knows you. Those are the people that even really matter.
Right.
Honestly speaking, those are the people that really matter. So I think you should do better.
Yeah, so I like the fact that you
do
took it from
better.
that way of artists, not giving back to places they even come from, not to talk of remembering people that brought them out.
Honestly.
All right, so the funny story is I was having a chat with a music distribution company over the weekend, and they were talking about how they had a colleague that came from where I grew up as well, and now that person has not even gone back there to even go and help people out of there, but instead is signing very big established artists. And this guy is a famous, but I don't want to call the record label, right? Because it's giving international deals to, some of our prominent Nigerians. And guess what? He still lives in the hood. And there are still people making music in the hood.
Why,
you
why
understand?
do people do that? And good music actually comes
Yeah.
from the hood. So why do you leave the hood and then go for like international artists when you've not even helped the people around you that can actually sing? We're not talking about people that just come and sing nonsense, but they're actually good artists that sing proper music from the hood. You should encourage them. I think that's something they should actually do.
And I think that it's not just Rema that is guilty of this, because
Oh,
even if
most
you
of them,
check,
actually.
even if you check the you know, the beef between artists and their record label, right? You find out that most of those artists, right, are very rational with their thinking after a while. So
Yeah.
maybe you were taking 30, 70 when you were starving and hungry. Yes, it's normal that, yes, they should up the game. But we all know how it works. If you've accepted to something, it's like when you agree for somebody to be calling you names.
That's true, yeah.
Right? You can't just wake up one morning and say, stop calling me names.
Yeah.
For some, do you get like, you deserve it, but you didn't
true.
stand your ground from the start.
I think
So,
another problem is that most people don't want to.
Desperation.
They don't want to work with people that are upcoming because they want to blow faster. So they know if they take artists that are already known, they will get to stardom faster.
No,
but
it's not-
if they take upcoming ground artists, it might take time because they don't have a fan base. No one knows them. So it's going to take time for the
but
audience to accept them.
we've seen upcoming that they were invested in and they became very good. Do you understand?
Yeah,
And most of them
the-
turn their back. Most of them go rogue.
Yes, most of them go rogue. Yeah, but like the chances of a person taking up an upcoming artist and going to stardom, and the chances of him taking up an already made artist and getting to stardom is, I mean, the line is very long. Like, it's faster. Do you understand?
I
It's
wouldn't
actually
say.
faster.
I wouldn't say. I think it's
think
about.
it's
I think
faster.
most of the time it's about the right investment, because we've seen one hit wonders, right? We've
Yeah,
seen somebody
that's
that.
what we call one-hit wonders. It doesn't
Yeah.
happen every day.
Yeah. So yeah, you've seen people that will
Luck.
just sing a song and they just get lucky, and then they just want to
Exactly.
put them out there.
Yeah.
People are buying into their music at the time. But give us another one now. They can. It's another banger
Yeah.
that Rema has been doing. Rema has been giving us bangers
Back
after
to
bangers,
back
bangers
hits,
after
back
bangers.
to
I
back
don't think
hits.
Rema has one bad song. Do you get what I mean? So at the end of the day, I feel like Rema should, and he's always the one advocating for, oh, people don't appreciate, people don't know what I
accept, people don't
offer,
know-
people don't know what I do, this is my style, the same
Exactly.
Indian vibe people came. So what happened between, but another thing I've also discovered with most of these record labels is that they tend to get greedy. Now, which is why I said from the start, don't even let them walk all over you. Do you understand? If they let you, if they know your emotions, if they know you're a desperate person. Now I'm using Black Bones line on this show. Wow, Black Bones paying my money. Now, if they know your emotions, right, they will walk right all over
But
you.
if you talk like it's that easy to not let them walk over you, you're coming from maybe Benin, from the hood, you don't know anybody. A record label that is very large.
I'm saying in
picks you
2021
up.
it's not allowed, because we've seen independent artists that are making a lot of money, even from distribution
Independent-
alone.
Yes, but how many independent artists in Nigeria are making a lot of money? They actually started from a label.
No, I
So
said independent.
many of them
for a
started
reason.
from a
No,
label.
independent don't start from a label.
Oh, yeah,
There's a
from
reason why they
who?
are called
Okay,
indie.
like who now?
They start from themselves. They
Who are
fund
the?
it.
No, give me examples now.
What are the
of
people? You
artists.
had an independent artist yesterday, Miles. You had Marge. She's independent. You
But
had
the ones that are signed to, what I'm saying now is that the ones that go to labels, yeah, they come from maybe the hood.
sorry, I wanted to say
have the
BadBoy Timz.
tendency
What's his
to
name?
be run over because they are coming from the hood.
Oh
Do you
man,
understand?
I'm trying to remember one
Who?
independent person that I can tell.
That is very like.
Why can I think of a name?
big.
Somebody help me out here. There has to be an independent that we love, that is
That
famous.
started on his own.
Fowl's
and
the bad
came
guy.
Big. Okay,
Fowl's
Fowl's
the bad guy.
Yes. I mean,
Uh-huh.
you can see the way you're thinking. For Christ's sake, you're supporting my
But
argument. But they know plenty.
They know plenty, but then
the
they.
ones in record labels are more. And what I'm saying is that those people, you're telling them not to allow themselves to be used or to be, put aside or something. But when you're under a record label, they have rules. And you're coming from the hood. They are helping you. They saw you. They picked you up. You
Should I
have to
go on?
follow their rules. And that's why most times these artists get fed up when they know that they've already, gotten their fan base, gotten the limelight, they leave the record labels because they get fed up of it.
But why is it so hard for the record label to let them go when they're ready to go?
They feel like you've used them. So after using them to get your fan base, to get your limelight, then you now want to leave. That's sad though. But like, I feel like they should really calm down. Like, record labels should be able to let go of artists when they want to leave.
What about Simi? She started indie.
Okay, that's true. That's true. Oh, you're still on this?
Yes. Like I can give you names. I can go on and on and on about our bigger. Yemi. Ah no, Yemi.
No,
was a
she
Fizzy.
didn't
Yes, she was
start.
a Fizzy.
But then she
record.
left. She's my example.
Yeah.
So,
She's your example. Why are you now shaking the whole table? Why you want to break the table? Anyways, let's move on though. American actor, Empire star Bryshere Gray has pleaded guilty to the domestic violence case filed against him. According to TMZ, Gray pleaded guilty to felony aggravated assault, and as part of his plea agreement, the movie star is to serve 10 days in jail. Man, really had time. And 3 years in probation. The movie star is expected to stay off illegal drugs during his probation and will need a written approval from police before associating with anyone who has a criminal record. According to the blog site, we'll put him out there. Gray pled guilty to felony aggravated assault, and as part of his plea agreement, the movie star, was arrested. He was also arrested on Monday, July 13, 2020, after a standoff with the police. The incident began at about 10:15 p.m. when police were called to a Circle K gas station in Goodyear to help a woman. According to the report, Gray's wife had flagged down a passerby at the gas station and requested for help, but maintained this for somebody that choked the woman till she passed out.
domestic violence. Like, this is just, I don't even know
She
what
passed
this
out
is
too.
rubbish. I feel like
She had
this,
cuts all
this
over
is,
her body.
that doesn't make any sense. That's not enough punishment. I'm very surprised that this is actually happening. He needs to
Go to
have
jail.
like jail time. Probably what's 10?
years,
What's 10
3
days?
years type of jail time.
Is he going there to go and help them clean?
But you
what's
know,
that?
guess what? There's some people that actually, their punishment is beyond. If they go to jail, they probably come out worse. But some people that you just know that they need help, which is why they are putting.
And they should put him in jail and also give him help from jail.
But
They are-
it's
they
gonna
are-
be 3 years probation is no joke too. He can't travel for a
for
concert.
domestic violence,
He can't
if
travel for a show without a judge permission. He cannot go to another to a
Who told him
certain
to mishandle
state.
a lady? You're saying it like it's like he didn't do it.
No, I'm saying that the punishment too is very powerful because a lot of people are looking at 10 days, and because he's a celebrity, 10 days in jail is a long time for a celebrity. He probably will get killed.
Isn't a celebrity
He probably
a
will get
human?
Killed. He probably will get killed. He probably will get raped. He
No.
probably would get.
I don't understand. All these things you're saying, does it not apply to a normal human being? If I go to jail, won't I probably get killed? Won't I probably get raped or something like that? We should not say because he's a celebrity. As a celebrity, he should have known better.
No, now you're
than
taking
to
me.
hit
Now you're
a
taking me
woman.
out of context. And I never said because he's a celeb. I'm just
said
saying
as a
that the
celebrity, it's harder
punishment
for
is
him.
also dear. Like let's just look at it and be real. Probably his
I don't
career is
think
even
it's
probably
enough.
over.
Exactly,
lot of
it is,
women-
but that punishment is not enough. For domestic violence, he should stay in jail for at least 3 years.
A lot of female movie directors will probably
least
never
3
cast
years.
him again. Do you know that?
That's true.
Do you, yeah, like they probably wouldn't because we stand with women.
Of course,
Do you
his
understand?
career is
it's
is
almost
damaged.
gone. Yeah.
But he still needs more jail time.
Well,
I think he
I
does.
think I kind of agree, but
He
when I
does.
thought about it, I was like, okay, 10 days, there's probably a reason for this. And depending on the jail, there are maximum jails and there are, I mean,
But I think all jails abroad are actually not so bad. Depending, like, I think it's the people that make it bad. The jail, like the fellow
let
prisoners.
me ask you a question. You go to jail
Yeah.
for 1 month, and
Okay.
then when you come out, I'll give you $1 million. And then you go to jail in Nigeria for 5 days, and when you come out,
let's
I'll
not
give you $5 million. Which one will you
Let's,
get?
1 month now abroad.
$5
of course.
million in
You
Nigeria.
will make it alive. I won't come
Kiri,
out to
Kiri.
get the $5 million because I would die. What? I will die. Nigerian cell. Nah, it
But
was
let's-
Nigerian cell that they said they will put him for 10 days. I will accept because I know that he will actually suffer a lot.
You chop
He will
beans,
suffer.
beans.
But abroad, and he's a celebrity, so you can now imagine the kind of confinement they'll put him in. Let's look at that.
Well, if it's of his good behavior, it probably will be somewhere good.
Oh,
but
well.
if not, man, some of the
well.
celebrities even face the
well.
most, man.
Oh well, it's sad. It's sad.
I know you got rings.
This is
so
not
okay, you are
justice.
wearing rings.
you.
Queen Nima.
Thank you for
Oshe.
mentioning that. Okay.
It's all good. It's all good. So we'll go
Yeah.
on a quick music break and sit and we'll be right back. With me, I'm a Queen Nima. Stay with us. Inakwana, inageja, everything in Marama. Can you wait a cash for squander? But there's no cash to squander right now, so just help us. Anyways, guys, welcome back. This is still Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica. I'm sure you guys enjoyed the music break. And yes, you know, we still have a few more stories for you guys. And yes, this one is an update from BadBoy Timz. Yes, you remember when BadBoy Timz was arrested sometime last week in Abuja? Well, you know, handcuffed, and we were wondering why did they handcuff him, treating him like a criminal? And this was because of a misunderstanding between himself and, of course, his record label, which they claim it defrauded them and a show promoter. So following his legal arrest in Abuja, BadBoy Timz has released a statement that he is no longer with the label as he has terminated his contract with Anonymous Music and filed a lawsuit for defamation of character. And in this defamation of character lawsuits, Baba has sold his lawyers, through his lawyers, has said that they should pay him 200 million naira, and they should also, you know, tender an apology and also put it in about 3 national newspapers. And yes, I think way to go, because that's the best way to actually treat, you know, people that don't actually follow contract or follow the law, you know, when dealing with people.
Can you just imagine that we're actually talking about record labels running over their artists? Now look at this perfect
imagine
example. And he's not even with them anymore.
Nah,
so where did they get that
he's
video,
still with
though?
them. He's still with them. He just left. Now this is part of it that he's leaving. Yes, he's actually leaving because part of the things that caused the beef was that you know, when he said he was going to go and all of that, they were saying, okay, you are owing us 160 million, and they probably knew BadBoy Timz does not have 160 million naira. So that, you know, automatically ties down the artist because you cannot pay them. And when these are baseless claims, right? They'll just be using it to hold you back, you know, going back and forth to court. And this guy, you know, doing the calculation, even though they said his father was the one, because he's a chartered accountant in Nigeria, which is BadBoy Timz dad, you know, he did the whole thing and he was like, no, what we're owing you guys is 14 million naira, we're willing to pay you guys. And the record label was like, no, it's 160 million. And this led to a back and forth, and Baba went to Abuja and he was arrested and all of that. So, you know, I think it is just that thing of greed between the artist and the rest. Right now, I don't think, after all I have seen, especially in the music industry, and with the way, you know, that some artists can actually get really greedy as well. You stop blaming the record label most of the time.
So you're trying to say that the record label in this case should not be blamed?
I said you will. I said I'm not saying, not in this case. I'm
generally
saying, so I'm just going to be Switzerland on this one, you know, till we have, you know, hard facts. Because very soon now, you see that Anonymous Music will bring out his contract. And then you now discover that they are supposed to be dealing with this guy for the next 5 years. But because this guy has made his name in the first year, he's like, no, man, I can't wait for another 4 years. I need to break out. Can I do this? Can I?
But for him to actually have the courage to say that, okay, this is a defamation and you should give me 200
No, for defamation, I agree.
Yeah, so they should actually apologize for that, because they actually defamed his character. And if they can't do like this in 1 week, they should let him go in 1 week. Then they will be, you know, he said if they can't get this done in 1 week, then they will have to pay 900 million for libel. So I think they should actually start acting fast, the Anonymous Music Records, because this is actually defamation of character.
They won't take this line down, so they're probably going to release their own statement very soon, and then we'll be hearing something different, like, okay, man, like, I know this guy's contract is this.
I mean, they can bring something out and say the contract, maybe he breached a clause or something. Well, in all, generally, we know that this is defamation of character.
They have actually apologized in person, but they just want them to put it out
we need it in newspapers. Everyone should see. No,
you
there's nothing like
newspaper.
No, but they came publicly to defame his character.
Go back to
so
the
they can't go
sites that they defamed him. They should just go back.
They should just follow what he has said, what BadBoy has said, to put their apology in 3 newspapers and give him his cash. I love my bad boy. Please, they should not stress him.
They love your bad boy.
Give him his cash.
You like bad boys too?
Here we go again.
Do you like bad boys?
Because I said I like Badboytimz. I don't know what it says.
Do you like bad boys?
I don't like bad boys. I like decent guys.
Exactly. So I'm decent enough for you, right? Right?
Your baby's watching.
My baby's watching. Baby's over. Do you like bad boys? I just broke up with my baby for you.
You're a bad boy. I don't want. I like decent guys.
Anyways, you know, let's get back to BadBoy Timz, right?
Yeah.
So for BadBoy Timz, I just feel like you know, they should work this out because nobody was there when it all started, especially when, you know, things were once rosy.
Exactly,
And then
yeah.
I don't know. I've
And
just
please,
seen too many artists
they shouldn't
get greedy.
apologize privately. That's my own take. Like, they should follow what he has said. Come up publicly to apologize in the newspapers because they defamed him publicly. So when you actually defame a person's character publicly, you can now go privately and say, I'm sorry.
Apologize.
That doesn't make any sense.
But you know, that video was absolutely wrong because how can you handcuff a guy who did not commit a criminal offense and it was released the next, I mean, almost the same hour, the same minute and all that. And you ordered the recording of the video and you actually paid because some of those blog sites will not even
yes,
pick.
that was actually fishy. So, for them to actually order the recording of that particular scenery, that was fishy.
I think the Nigerian police is also to blame here because you can't be making a legal arrest and be following instructions of people to say you have to record. They need to know better.
Now.
Say you cannot record this person
today,
innocent until proven guilty. The only type of recording we need is your body camera.
Silence.
Silence. When will Nigerian police have body cams though?
Nigerian police. You're saying innocent until proven guilty
for
them. Do they even know what that even means? If you bring
go
them money,
they
will do whatever you want. Just give them money. So, like the Nigerian police, they are lawless. So, let's just leave them out of this matter. They don't have anything to do with it. Let's just leave them.
Right.
The people that we are looking at the recording label, though, as you said, the facts are not yet certain. So, it's until they bring out these facts for us that we can actually take a side.
Right.
So now we're just
all right. So we'll be waiting. The story is still very much developing, and we'll keep waiting and let's see what happens with Badboytimz, you know, and with your teams. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic, right? And this one is a hot topic. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you really ready?
Ready.
I know your answer on this one. I feel like this topic is going to be very short. Like you probably know.
Please, can you just introduce the topic?
What's the important? Okay, so the hot topic for today is importance of gifting in a relationship.
Now they're taking my dance. I love the topic, please.
Importance of gifting. All right, so basically, right, I was having a conversation sometime last week with a lady, and she was like, oh, my boyfriend is sweet. If I ask him, he will give me. If I do this, he will give me. If I do this, he'll give me. But he's not romantic enough to just think it and just be like, okay, let me do this for you know, the ladies. The intention that counts most of the time. Like, just go out and see one nice dress and just buy it. Just go out, see one nice shoe and just buy it. Okay. You know, it doesn't have to be my birthday. It doesn't have to be Valentine's Day. It doesn't have to be a special occasion before you actually get me a gift. So, you know, and in my mind, I'm like, man, ask and it shall be given unto you because me, I'm that type of person who, like, I can do all those ones of, you know, buying once in a while, but don't be every time, everywhere still. We be say, I will just go out and see one more. I'll first calculate that, man, how much is in the account before I go and buy this dress. It's very important. I understand. But let's also talk about, you know, the feasibility of doing that. And it's actually part of our culture as Nigerians.
Okay, so first of all, this act of receiving gifts was under the 5 types of love languages, which is not even our culture. It was invented by a doctor in America, Dr. Gary Chapman.
Okay.
So he is not a Nigerian, so let's not even look if it's our culture or not, because it's not our culture. So he invented this 5 types of love languages because he studied the way relationships actually happen. So he studied how people behave in relationships and what makes people happy, and then he came up with this book. So the act of receiving gifts, now let's value, okay, people see like individuals that consider the act of receiving gifts, their love language, to be materialistic, but that's not the case, because in most cases, or in fact in all cases, when I say my love language is receiving gifts, I don't look at the money value of the gift. That is not it. What I'm looking at is the thoughtfulness behind the gift. So if it's not, it doesn't have to be 100,000 naira perfume. It could just be that you remember that my best food is maybe chips and chicken and you just ordered it to my office.
No, they don't. No, normally.
That is the act of receiving gifts. So I think Nigerians don't even understand the culture of the act of receiving gifts. So that is why we have an issue with expressing it. Yeah. So it's not, I see guys saying that, me, I don't know if I get a babe that likes gifts. She's going to be in Wahala because I don't have money. I'm like, bro, you don't have to have
It's
the
not the
whole
most
world.
expensive gift, just the basics.
The
thought, the intention that
the
counts.
intention. Like, you can think of the littlest thing. She can say, oh, babe, I'm traveling today and I have like, my head hurts, my neck hurts, and you're just like, okay,
let me
I'll
pay
get
for
her.
the spa.
No, even you get her a cushion pillow for the trip. You send it to her. A cushion pillow, how much is it? Like 2.5. You send it to her, so it's thought, like you're thinking about her.
No, I've been toasting you, babe.
And most
like
guys
say no go
don't
expensive.
think. Nigerian men, it is hard for them to think. It's hard. I'm serious. Like, for a guy to actually settle down and think of a thoughtful gift to give you, he'd rather just give you 500K than to think of something that actually matters to you, that's of significance to you.
Yeah.
So that's it.
I think money is the love language of most Nigerian men and women. Yeah, they just feel like, yes, no, ask me. You're talking about 5 signs of love languages by Chapman, right?
Yeah.
This one, we just have one, no. One sign of love language by
Overall, that
Ifeoluwa
covers
Osunkeye.
everything.
You understand? You will just cover everything. Once I send you money, ever say, babe, we're sick before we say you go send that money, she don't show up for your doorstep.
Guys, like, you've had
She's
a lot
sick,
of experiences.
She's sick, in fact, they want to admit me, they want to take the trip. You just be like, oh babe, you just send that money. She'll be like, I'm where? She don't do your door. I'm on my way to your place.
Oh, wow. I actually think my love language is like receiving gifts and words of affirmation. Yeah. Yeah, because I feel like
So what type of word of affirmation would a man tell you that will make your whole day?
I like to be reminded by the person I love. Please, emphasis on the person I love, not just a random person. Do you understand? When it's from a random person, it just gets annoying. But when it's from a person like I actually love, I like to be reminded that I mean the world to you. Like, constantly you remind me, oh babe, I love you. Babe, I can't do without you. Babe, I don't know where I would have been without you. That kind of thing. So I like words of affirmation. So it makes me
in other words, you like
feel
Bobo.
good.
You like Zobo. You like
it's
lies.
Zobo is true. It is the person you love.
You like lies.
I know many ladies like it too.
I don't know where I would have been without. Was it not somewhere without before you came in? Yeah, the sugar in my tea kind of nonsense.
Hey, please no.
The cockroach in my cupboard. The rats in our kitchen.
Smelling.
Like very poor people type of love affirmation.
You're savage. I don't like
No, think about it.
Our love is
Any
over.
girl that tell me you are the cockroach, what's the cockroach they find for my cupboard? Are you okay?
This type of love.
The rat in our kitchen. Are you playing with me?
That's smelling.
See, any
love.
baby is over.
That's
See,
smelling.
if you try it,
Smelling,
don't
smelling,
see when you are giving wedding speech, better come correct. If you go and say the wrong thing, I walk out. You want to make me
I'm
look
done
poor
with
in front of my family and
I'm
friends.
done with you. But honestly, Nigerian men, you should actually do better. Like, when we're saying that our love language is receiving gifts, we don't mean that you should buy us a 5 million naira worth like shoe or something. No, we're looking at the intentions behind the gift, the thoughtfulness. Like, how thoughtful can you actually be? So when I say, oh babe, this is my love language, it's actually the act of receiving gifts. Don't think I'm materialistic. No, that's not it.
How about when iPhone 13 comes out and then he buys you an iPhone 13? Is that?
I mean, if he buys me an iPhone 13, okay, fine. I'll collect it and say thank you, babe. I didn't ask for it.
So which one would you prefer? You know, you traveling and you know, he's actually getting.
Do you know the one that will actually touch my heart more? I tell him that, babe, I have a back pain and I don't know how I'll even go through this flight. And he sends me a throw pillow to go like on the flight with. And then he gets me a phone, iPhone 13 comes out. Do you know the one that's actually more thoughtful is the throw pillow? Because I didn't tell him that, babe, my phone has issues. My phone is perfectly okay. And it's not like I'm using a phone that I can't take pictures with. It's okay.
I get what you're saying,
So
though. When I was
will appreciate that other one more.
I get what you're saying, because when I was in Ghana,
Yeah.
and I was to come back to Lagos by road, right? I remember I was telling my then girlfriend that, see, I don't get money to fly now. Why they go by road? Yes, she couldn't pay for my flight ticket. I was still going to go by road, but she paid for my iTunes at the moment, and I was able to listen to music. Do you understand? So all the while on that trip, I was thinking, like, man, imagine I did not have this iTunes paid for.
Can you just
Do you understand? So I actually get where you're coming from.
Can you just imagine? I feel like crying. Can you just imagine? She paid for the iTunes for the trip. Hey, so thoughtful. If she paid for the flight ticket, will you actually remember this story now?
No, I would have just been in Lagos in 45 minutes. Do you get what I mean? All right, so I get where you're coming from.
Amazing.
So, yeah, men, you know, just try to be thoughtful. It's not about the most expensive things. It's not when you can afford that trip to the Bahamas. It's not when you can... oh, wow. Should I give you a number? Will you did that?
Just like, wow.
Anyways, I just think that, men, guys, you know, you need to do better. And, you know, let's start looking out for our women and their immediate needs. Yeah. All right, so Tea Time will be right back after this music break. Stay with us. Welcome back. This is still Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica. Yes, I really love that song, Dancing Waters by FMSCS and Odi. Yes. Yes, it's a great song, and you like it too. You're dancing behind the scene. What happened to all your steps now? Show us some now. Do it now. Oshe.
Don't embarrass me.
You feel like partying, don't you? Because you've been dancing the whole day. When last did you party?
Like last month.
Where did you go?
To a club with my friends. Oh, yeah.
Was it very good? Looks like you have a very nice, memorable, you know, experience.
I was just there. I'm not really a club person like that, so.
Okay, so maybe we should plan something for Friday.
We should.
We should, right?
Yeah.
All right, in case you guys are interested, you know, just holler at her. She's paying all the bills, right?
Yeah.
You got us.
Dogu. I got you.
It's in our Dogu.
Small bills.
Anyways, this one I'm actually very excited about. So on Sunday night, Drake accepted Billboard's Artist of the Decade award at the 2021 Billboard Music Awards, honored at the Microsoft Theater, and it was an amazing one. Yes, he had the award presented to him by his manager, Future the Prince, and had glowing praise for the self-proclaimed sixth god, yes, labeling him as the most kind, selfless, generous person we know. After viewers watched the montage highlighting his lofty achievements, Drake, you know, on stage with his son Adonis by his side, he presented him the award, and then humbly he presented the award to his son. That was really so cute, and humbly discussed his journey to greatness. He said, "I know I have spent an incalculable amount of hours trying to analyze the things." Sorry, that's not me. That's whoever wrote this. Trying to analyze the things that I did wrong. But tonight, for once, I'm sure as hell we did something right. Headlined by his nine number ones on the Billboard 200, with his latest coming in 29, Care Package. Drake's dominance began in 2010 with his debut album, Thank Me Later, on the Hot 100 side. He bagged 6 number ones during that span and charted a bevy of chart records, including the most Hot 100 top 10s, 45 to date, and overall entries, 232. Drake's supremacy earned him the crown on Billboard's top artist of the 2010s charts. In March, Drake became the first artist to enter the Hot 100 chart at numbers 1, 2, and 3, simultaneously with What's Next leading the pack. Wants and Needs debuted at number 2, while his Rick Ross assisted track Lemon Pepper Freestyle landed at number 3. And yes, we're really excited for Drake. I think he deserved this. I think Drake deserved this. I don't think Drake is the artist that doesn't have a bad song as well.
No bad song.
Yeah, no bad
Like
song.
literally all his albums are hits, from 2015 to Thank Me Later in 2015, to Views in 2016, to Scorpion, where we have Nice for What, God's Plan, What? Like, Drake is a legend. He is a freaking legend.
That's what I admired about him. You know, apart from talking about the incalculable hours that he spent, you know, on building his craft,
Yeah.
he also spoke about the people in the industry that have also, you know, motivated and that keep him up at night. That look, a lot of artists, you know, they say,
I do it myself,
he
all
comes
to
like
God.
that. They act
know?
like they're not pressured. But this guy is showing you that, look, I'm human, man. I'm pressured. The
course.
music you guys make keep me, you know, awake at night. I'm thinking, what else am I going to do that will be time? And his son, having his son on stage is so cute too. Dedicating the award to the son that they almost labeled a bastard for him. That they said was the child from a porn star.
Yes,
Remember?
I remember that story.
Yeah, because you know, the child's mother was a
yeah.
porn star, and they were like, "Oh, Drake was hiding the child. Drake didn't want to talk about." And
see now
even
he
what's this
publicly-
guy's name now? The guy, the president of Good Music. What's his name? Somebody should help me out there. President of Good Music, man. Come on, man, help me. Pusha T. Pusha T actually dropped, you know, Adonis, and that was a diss record to Drake at the time. And you know, we're talking about all of this, and then Drake bringing this guy to come and win the Artist of the Decade. I wonder how Pusha T feels right now.
No, that's crazy. And then you think about the people that came before him. In the 1990s, it was Mariah Carey. Like, I mean, she's crazy good. Then following Eminem. What? Eminem is a music legend. Now we have Drake. He's following this amazing artist. I mean, he has really made a good name for himself. And then when you look at the list of people that actually, like, stood for the awards, we have Rihanna, we have Bruno Mars, we have Post Malone. I mean, these are good artists.
The speech is very...
And he won!
The speech is very, very
And
powerful.
he won, no, Drake.
You know, I watched that
This is
speech
amazing.
over and over again. I'm sure I watched that
is
speech
amazing.
about 5 to 6 times.
Oh,
And yes,
wow.
it was really,
Oh, wow.
really amazing.
But can you believe he actually beat Rihanna, though?
Of course I do.
I was
When did Rihanna give you a song? That Rihanna giving you a song in close to a decade. To even start with someone won Artist of the Decade. Rihanna has not dropped music in about 5 years or 6 years.
But you saying a decade, it's too far
Close
now.
to a decade. I said in close to a decade. 6 years is how much
Okay, that's
is it? It's
true,
not close
Sha.
to a
Rihanna's
decade.
been resting. Yeah.
Which resting? She has
She's
been working on Fenty. She's moved to something else.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
So,
she's resting from music.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, but
No,
Drake has been giving
Drake
us,
has
you
given
know.
us back to back.
Yes, now. So he deserves it. So
Back
is
to
Rihanna in the
back.
scheme of things when it comes to this. Rihanna should go and chill with A$AP Rocky.
Please, I love you, Riri.
She should chill with A$AP real. She should go and chill with A$AP Rocky,
We're
A$AP.
so excited for Drake.
Yeah, yes, we
We're
are
so
really excited.
excited.
Big shout out to GRAKE. And of course, this is where we say bye-bye. Yes, join the conversation on social media with the hashtag #TeaTime or tweet at us at PlusTvAfrica. Remember, you can catch up on our previous episodes, including this one, and all our exclusive content by subscribing to our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You can also watch Tea Time on Alta TV and of course in London on Ben Television. A big thank you goes out to my co-anchor, Queen Neymar. And of course the entire production team. Thank you for watching PlusTvAfrica's Tea Time. My name is Ife Oshunkeye.